Alright, so today we're going to learn how to put a graph on PowerPoint that you can edit on PowerPoint so you don't need Excel. And this graph is going to be a graph with a table behind it hidden. Alright, so the table that we've chosen with the variables that we've chosen for this time is países, población, GDP, and then we made up these values over here. So it's a graph with 3 different variables. So the first thing that you do is after you've inputted your data onto Excel, you go to Insert and Column, which is in the Charts area, Column, 2D column. You can pick whatever you want, but we're going with a simple one here. And this was automatic, so I am going to cut it so I can do it in reality how it looks. Well, I don't know what's doing that. Alright, so I'm going to delete all of this. I don't know why it's doing that. Oops. Okay, alright, so we start from scratch. So go right click. I'm in the chart tools, and you can right click, or you can go to select data up here. I think that's easier. So we just go to select data, and now we're going to select the data that's going to be inside of our graph. So you want to add data, and the series name means what name you want to put for that variable. So our names we have 3 different variables, so we have 3 different names. So the first name is países. You can either write it here, or you can just select what little square says the name. And the values for our países are these right here. So we select them and press OK. And then we're going to add another one, and series name, and then we delete this so series value is clear, and then we can select from scratch. And then the third one here, GDP, same thing over right there. So now we have a graph, but if you look down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's not really what we want, and we're going to edit it here. And that's called axis label range, axis labels. And our labels are going to be Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, because those are the 1, 2, 3, 4 variables that we're looking at. So we press OK, and then we hit OK again, and now our graph is ready. And you can edit and do all that, but that's pretty much self-explanatory. So we're just going to go over here to alright, so we're going to go over and we're going to learn how to do the PowerPoint link. So what you do now that you have your graph ready, you go to Move Chart, and you're going to go to New Sheet. And you can create a name for your sheet. It can be called Graph or something, or here we're going to call it Graph. Okay, and this makes your graph go onto a whole entire new sheet of Excel. So now you still have your table down here if you go on the tabs, but you have your graph on top. And this way, when you transfer this table to Microsoft, this is going to show up. So you go to, now we're going to save this. You can save on your desktop, so it's easier because you don't really need it, but only for making the link for the first time. So you go to Microsoft PowerPoint, and now we're here. We have a new presentation, and on the tabs up here, you go to Insert and Object, and then we're going to create. Yeah, there you go. We're going to create from file, because we're bringing this from a file, and you're going to click Browse so you can find your file. Desktop, my file in desktop, and it starts with a P, so OK. And now we're excuse me, it's ready. You press OK, and there it is. And then if you want to access the table from here, so you can change the graph, make it however you want, double click on the graph, and you can see it. The entire program has, this is Excel inside of PowerPoint. So you can go and you can edit your graph. You can do whatever you want. You can edit your graph from here, or you can change the values. If I change this value, for example, for 1, and I go over to my graph, look, it's it's linked.
Thank you.
That's it.
It was Luna Oliveira.